my labor and delivery story. Hey! Or should I go imagine myself? Hello! Hello! I couldn't even vlog. My delivery vlog. But everything happens so quick. Like, everything happens so wow. I've been missing for 1 minute. But it's been a lot. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle V and today I'll be talking about my labor and delivery story. It's been a hot minute. Like, I've been trying to get time to make this video, but it's been a hectic 2 weeks. My baby is 2 weeks and 2 days old now. I have a newborn and a toddler, so it's a bit hectic. Anyway, I was actually planning to do a labor and delivery vlog on my delivery day, but things did not go as planned. So my baby was supposed to come on 23rd March, and it was around 15th March that I started feeling like this baby is coming. I was taking some stuff to induce labor, some foods and drinks. I'll share them in another video. And I was also using a bath ball to try and induce labor at home. So from 15th, I started feeling my tummy was getting a bit painful, and I think on 16th I had a bloody show. Like, I went to pee and my, the tissue was a bit like those light pink on it, and I was like, oh, I hope this is not labor. Anyway, I called the hospital and they were like, oh, is your water broken? I said no. Are you getting contractions? No. I was like, okay, just call us if the contractions are 2 minutes apart and 60 seconds long. After I had that bloody show, my pelvis was so sore. Anyway, so 16th I was still feeling the same pressure. On 18th now I started feeling so much pressure down there, and I was getting contractions, but they were so far apart. And I'd called my mom, and my mom was like, go to the hospital. And I'm telling her, look, here in Australia things are different. You don't go to hospital unless your contractions are 2 minutes apart and 60 seconds long. Ukienda utarudishwa. If you go, they'll tell you to go back home. If you're not in active labor. I was getting this sciatica pain in my left leg. On 19th, I got up in the morning and went to the toilet for like a wee, and mucus plug. So the mucus plug was out. It was like slimy and just clear and a little bit of blood, and I was like, yep, that's a mucus plug, because I'd read so much about it. I'd researched a lot because I didn't want to get anything wrong. This time around I was so prepared, physically, mentally, emotionally and spiritually. I saw the mucus plug and I called the hospital and I said, the mucus plug is out, guys. Oh, okay, has your water broken? I said no. Are you getting contractions? And I said, no, I'm not. And they're like, okay, just call us when you start getting contractions, or come to the hospital when you start getting contractions. I was like, okay. So in my head I had planned that my partner and I will drive immediately to the hospital when my contractions are 10 minutes apart. So by the time we get to hospital, obviously the contractions will have progressed to, like, let's say 4 minutes or 3 minutes. I went for a walk, and I even posted on my story, I'm going for a walk, I want to try to get this baby out. My baby's just waking up, but I might get her. So I went for a walk, and when I came back, that's when I started feeling contractions, honestly. I think after like 30 minutes I was like, okay, I'm downloading the contractions app. I downloaded the contractions app and I started timing the contractions, and they were like 15 minutes apart then, but 15 minutes apart. And hey, the contractions started getting worse and worse, and they got to 12 minutes, and then I got to 10 minutes. I was like, hey, Darren, we're off. And I'd planned to like wear a cute outfit to the hospital, but when the contractions hit, I forgot everything. We're driving to the hospital because now it's like 10 minutes apart. We stopped halfway through the journey for KFC because this time around I was like, I have to eat before I go to hospital, because in my first labor I did not have anything to eat and it showed. Contractions always zinakuja zikienda, so they come and go. So when they come, they're like, the pain goes from 0 to 100 and then they go away, and then 0 to 100 and then they go away. So now we are almost at at the hospital and the contractions are 4 minutes apart. So I looked at that and I was like, we're actually at the hospital and 4 minutes apart. I said, what if we go? And I was like, what if we go in and they don't, and they tell me to go back, because I'm 4 minutes, it's 4 minutes apart and it's not even regular. It's like 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes. Anyway, I walk in to the emergency care and I was like, look, I'm getting contractions, and and they're like, how far? And as I'm registering myself to the emergency care, the contractions became even more intense, and I was like, damn, am I gonna make it? Am I gonna? So I was like, yo, I'm having this baby today. Anyway, they registered me and put me in a room and checked my blood pressure, my blood pressure, everything, my vitals. They were okay. And they were like, okay, now we're gonna look for a bed for you. Just sit here and wait, kidogo. I'm sitting in the waiting room. Like, there was a bed. I was lying in the waiting room, and I think I have a picture of this. And the contractions now moved from 4 minutes apart to 2 minutes apart. Hey, and I was like I was in the waiting room just going, because okay, so if you're expecting, let me just tell you, the only way you can try to go through those contractions without losing your mind is try to breathe through the contractions. Like, I started breathing heavily. It was like just trying to like breathe over the contractions, if you get what I mean. But I will make a video of how I made labor easier for myself this time around. Anyway, I was practicing this breathing technique and I was breathing over the contractions, and they were getting more painful. I got to the room and they were like, okay, a midwife is gonna come and give you a cervical check and to see if you're dilated, or like if you're actually going into labor or not. Anyway, so I'm sitting there, the midwife isn't coming. 30 minutes have passed, my contractions are getting more painful, and then I noticed like where the contractions are like coming every 2 minutes, and yeah, 60, and were lasting 60 seconds, and they were more painful. And I kept telling my man, hey, tell these people to come and check me, because I think I'm actually going into labor now. 8 p.m. no one has come. I've been there from I've been in this bed from 7 now. Like, finally they got a bed for me. 7, 8, no one came to check me. Anyway, I was like, guys, I'm actually having a baby soon. And they'll come and look, have your waters broken? No, it's okay, a midwife is coming. And I think at around 8:30 the contractions are now even worse. Like, I felt like, whoa, I'm having the baby. And my waters broke at around 8:40. Like, I just felt like a trickling. I felt something trickle. And I told my man, go and tell the midwife that my waters have broken. And the midwife came again after like a long time. But we've been waiting in that room for like 2 hours, honestly. The midwife came and she's like, oh, okay, it's good. It's true, your waters have actually broken. And the midwife came and she was like, let me check you. And I got a contraction, and she was waiting for the contraction to finish so she can check. And as she was about to check, just water came gushing out. And I could feel the pressure. The pressure was like out of this world. So yeah, they wheeled me to the bathing suite, and it's going down. They had to help me get on the bed, and now I'm on the bed, and I was sideways on the bed because I couldn't lay on my back. I felt like I was laboring in my backside a lot, like the contractions, like my back was so painful. So she was like, please V, please just push through the contractions. Yeah, and so I'm pushing through the contractions, pushing when she tells me to push, and suddenly I'm feeling this immense pressure down there. Like I felt like someone was just like people, like two people, one was holding my left leg and the other on the right leg, and they were pulling me apart. That's how it felt. But I wasn't feeling like a burning sensation. I felt the pulling and stretching much more than the burning sensation. So I think the baby was crowning then, because I felt like my pelvis, the part down there was stretching out. Anyway, so I just took a deep breath, and I was lying there, like I was just lying there. Someone would look at me and think, oh, she's so calm, and I would, like, in my head I was just like, everything is in God's hands. I'd been preparing for this spiritually for like a whole year. So when she told me, okay, we can see the baby's head, just relax and push when I tell you to, that's when I was like, I took a deep breath in, and I was like, I just pushed. It took like 3 pushes or 2-3. The baby was out, and the last push was the most weird. You feel I don't know how to explain it. I felt like just something was expelled out of my body again. There was like a force that was coming out of my body, and the baby was here, and she cried immediately, and I just felt immense peace and calm. Yeah, and it's God. Honestly, you guys, it's God. God came through for me. God came through for me, and I am lucky. I'm so lucky to be loved by God, to be loved by Him the way that He loves me. He's just Amanito Ambali. Anyway, so the baby is here, and they put the baby next to me. I still couldn't believe that I'd done that. Like I was in shock that the baby just came like that I was that strong. Anyway, it's a beautiful sunset. I didn't get any tears, any siku la lugha in Swahili, but I did get grazes, like little scratches from the stretching. So siku shonwa, but I did get grazes. Just Google and get the meaning of what that is. Anyway, so yeah, that's my labor story. I really wish I could have done a labor and delivery vlog, but God has His plans. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and adios. See you next time.